When you literally see no way out of your situation, like there's no way you can get out, there's nothing that you can do, or you feel like there's nothing you can't do. hmm That's what we're talking about today in this video. And I will tell you from a lot of experience, when you're tired, a lot of people, mostly messages come in trying to relate and say, oh, you need to work hard or stop being lazy, whatever. The truth is, I have never seen good, productive, quality things from people who are in the hustle grind. Like most people who hustle and grind, and I've done it before, so I can talk about it. Most people who have really done like the hustle and the grind to get what they want, long after, like after they get what they want, they realize at some point, oh, I have to keep hustling and grinding to keep up with this lifestyle or to keep doing this. And I'm here to tell you that you need to not follow that trend and you need to rest if you must. Now, this video is not for everybody because everyone has a different perspective, everyone has a different mindset, everybody has a different body type, everybody has a different like energetics to them. If you're the type of person where you can be up every day at 5 a.m., that's great. If you're the person that gets up at 5 p.m. and you go into a night shift, that's great too. Or you're a person that it doesn't matter what time it is, when you're doing what you're passionate about, or they're calling you to do something you're passionate about, or you're going to a place or a activity, vacation, something that you love, you don't care what time it is, you know you're going to be up, you're like what I call the flexible dolly, then definitely take this message as it resonates. But I want to talk to you and I want to tell you that it's not worth it to lose your sleep, and it's not worth it to lose your life for a job, for people, for places, and for situations that do not give a about you. Excuse me to say this, but I'm serious. Like these people do not give a about you, your career, or your family, or anything. They don't care. Like people literally genuinely do not care because they don't know who you are until they know you. And even when they know you, it's even worse, I think, right? Like they think because they know you, they like, you got it like that. Oh, that person. Anyway, I'm here to promote rest, and I know that there are people, and here's the thing, there are people out there, and it's fine. Again, be careful, man. Like be careful of the people you're tuning into and the videos that you're watching. Whatever you're tuning into, you will turn into. So if you're watching a scary movie or scary news, or whatever, you will feel that on the inside. You will turn into whatever you're tuning into. So if you're turning into a soft feminine message, you will tune into that. If you tune into something that is not even in alignment with your assignment, meaning it's not even in alignment with who you are, what your body type is, what your end of goal is, like if your end of goal is to live a soft kumbaya life with minimal efforts and a beautiful but peaceful lifestyle that only everybody else wishes and hopes and wants for, then why would you constantly be watching people who are talking about grind and push and sell and 24/7 let's go? And again, there's nothing wrong with those people, and it's everything wrong with us, with you and I. Why would we, like, that's why a lot of people, and stay with me here, like this video and comment down below and let me know, like, are you a night owl, are you a morning person? Doesn't matter, no, but let me know in the comment section down below. It matters for you so that you can know and you're aware of it. I will tell you something, the more you know yourself, the better it's going to be to adjust your lifestyle. Now, The good and the bad news is, man, if you are within the age range of having a cell phone and being on a computer or a laptop or a phone, technology has taken over and literally controlled us, and some of us allow it to control us, which is really crazy. So whatever you're watching on your phone and TV literally can and will determine the outcome of your life in a sense, to a certain extent. And going back to resting is so important, man. Like, I want to tell you that if you're a person that does not sleep at night, create whatever you need to create. I'm not promoting to do things that you don't want to do, but what I'm promoting is making the best out of what you have, making the best. Whew, I had to breathe there for a second. Making the best out of what you have and who you are. I believe that it can determine and help you to reach further in life, and not listening to other people. Boy, it is so difficult when I find myself scrolling online. I'm like, oh my God, I had to catch myself and just like pause, because the information that is coming to us, like, we are overloaded and bombarded with so much information that we have to take a step back and just like really think about what we want, where we're going, what our missions are. And it could be super easy to fall trap into somebody else's idea for our life. Oh, well, this person said if I don't have a 9 to 5 while I'm on my side hustle, I'm not going to make it in life. Yes, you will. Yes, yes, you will. Yes, you will. So I will say, if your body, if especially if you're a woman, let's talk about that. Men, yeah, well, I can't speak because I'm not a man, but men gotta follow men's advice, I guess. But for women, I will say this, for sure. Women, if you need a rest, find a comfortable situation for yourself that will allow your body to flourish and allow your spirit to be nurtured. I don't care where it is, with who it is, how it is. Please find a comfortable situation for your life. I know that it is not easy. I understand that a lot of people have gone through a lot of difficult situations. I understand that you may have been raised without a mother, without a father. Perhaps you were raised with them, but they were abusive to you, or they weren't present in your life, etc., etc., etc. A lot of us are healing from a lot of bondage and trauma and all the BS that went on in our lives, and that's totally fine. And I want to take a moment to say I'm proud of you for being here. I am extremely proud of you. Like, seriously, I'm super proud that you are here bettering your life, because chances are, if you literally are watching this video and you've come this far, I can assure you that you will be, and you are a successful person already on the inside. If it's not reflecting it in the way that you want on the outside, I can assure you that whatever picture and feelings and whatever you're holding inside will eventually manifest on the outside based on your actions. And your actions, let me tell you, your actions do not have to be crazy. I will tell you that, and based on my experience, again, I can talk from a man perspective, but I'm talking mostly to the women right now, because I've worked with men, like, you know, in corporate America you work with a lot of men, so you can, I can tailor to them, but right now I'm tailoring obviously more to women. Men can obviously take the same advice on a certain, to a certain extent, to develop and feed their feminine energy, which I believe that's a whole another separate video. Like and comment and share, let me know if you want me to do a whole separate video on that. But coming back to what I want to say is the point where I was coming is, I'm not going to lie to you. Remember earlier I was talking about how if you hustle and grind for a business, whatever you're doing, when you're hustling and grinding, especially me, when I remember that, I would remember that I would have to hustle and grind all the time to maintain it. It's like, for example, if you try to convince a person to stay with you, you're going to like have to convince that person. Like if you convince a person to date you or to go out with you or whatever, right? You're going to have to keep convincing this person to be with you, to stay with you, and you're going to have to convince this person throughout the whole relationship. So you take that and you apply that into a job or your career, in the life you're living right now. And it's like that, you're going to, like, if you get a job, you convince these people, you pass the interview by convincing them that you're the perfect candidate for this business, job, relationship, whatever, you name it, and then put the category in there. You convince them, right? You had to show up a certain way, the hustle and the grind, and I can do this and I can do that. And now you show up every single day and you give your best foot forward. Okay, now you're going to have to continue to hustle and grind to maintain that. And if you stop hustling and grinding and you start becoming lazy, laid back, you will notice that they're either going to fire you, you're either going to be let go, or you're going to quit. Something's going to happen. Inevitably, what I've noticed in my life is I've done both. I've done the lazy version and I've done the hustle and grind. And when I mean hustle and grind, I mean over 100 or 150 hours, whatever the whole week could be. I literally did not sleep. I slept like maybe 2 or 3 hours in the day in the 24-hour period for years, for like 5 years. I've done the hustle and grind. So I understand, I know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay. Trust me. I'm not just going to talk the talk, and it's not worth it. Like if I can go back and change that hustle and grind to more soft life and a balanced life and working less, more effectively to earn more, of course I would. I think we all would. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of things in your life that you would go back and you would change and say, man, I wish I would have known that then. My life would have been so much easier, stress free, at least less stress, right? um, and a lot of less drama. So I want to tell you, wherever you are right now, a lot of people who are 21, apparently, thank you, follow me. So I love you all in your early 20s, 18, 19, whatever the case may be, teenagers in your early 20s, 30s, 40s. It doesn't matter where you are in life right now, to be honest. But my thing, my cup of tea is the hustle and grind is for people who want to hustle and grind. I don't knock it. I learned a lot from it, but I also got like almost two heart attacks from it. Like I literally ended up in the hospital, and I literally ended up in like my deathbed. It was terrible, right? Where you have these nervous breakdowns and you literally collapse, you know. So after a hard lesson learned, many hard lessons learned, I live a soft life now in a way that, yes, I still work. Yes, I still get up and do things, right? You clean your house, or you go out, or you go to the gym, or you go to the park, or you go out for a walk, or you go grocery shopping, or you go to a job if you have a job, or you whatever, like I do multiple things. I have part time jobs, I have agency jobs, whatever. So, and I'm not working like full time at this moment. Maybe next week it could be full time. You never know. It's just my schedule is very fluctuable, and I want you to have a fluctuable. I don't know why, if I just made that word up. I don't know why. Sometimes I make up words, guys. But hey, let's put that in the dictionary if it doesn't exist, I guess. But anyway, my schedule is very fluctuable, and I think I like it this way because I'm made for this. I'm made for this. You're made for this. And I say that, to be honest, If you have to sleep and you feel weak, weary, you don't want to work, you don't want a job, not because you don't want a job, but because the job doesn't meet your requirements. See, most people go and let the job say, you don't meet our requirements, when it should be you looking at the job and saying, you don't meet my requirements. So that's how I slowly but surely, with I've been scared, yes, I've did it scared, I did it scared, I did it scared, I did it with my legs shaking, my knees pounding, whatever you scratching, you know what they say, right? Elbows, whatever. I did all that slowly, little by little. Was it difficult? Yes. Was it hard? Yes. Was it easy? No. For me, what's easy for you could be hard for me. What's hard for me could be easy for you. Everybody's different. I would say find things that meet your standards and meet your requirements, and then follow for more. I will create a separate video because I can go literally hours into depth with this. But to wrap up, I will tell you that if you need to get some rest, go to sleep every single day. If you have to sleep 8 hours, 9 hours, 12 hours, go to fucking sleep. Okay, excuse my French. Like, go to sleep, bro. Do not let your mental health get affected. If you cannot sleep at night, create content, do something with your life, like find something productive. Don't just scroll on the phone. Like, actually try to read a book or journal, meditate, like do things that will at least help you, and like, you know what I mean. um get enough rest, you know. And if you don't want to work, I say don't work. But again, but I will say, because I'll tell you, like, if you don't want to work, that's fine, but I encourage positive outcomes, because I don't want you to not work and be depressed, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to tell you, oh, don't work, and then like get up and be depressed all day and eat all day and eat junk. Like, don't. When you finish sleeping and resting, when you get up, if you have no job, find find something to do that makes you happy. Journal, meditate, create content, go out to the park, call somebody, call a friend, go out to the movies. I don't care if you don't have the money, just get the f out your house. Sometimes it's just very depressing being in your house. If you're in your house, try to find things that are so productive, like that just make you want to live, because I know that a lot of people are going through a lot of suicidal stuff, and I want to encourage you to keep pushing, man. I know it's easier said than done. I wish I can jump over the next side of this phone and we can woozy. You can jump on this side of the phone and we can together leap our way easily. La 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 la. And and it could be that way if we make it that way in our minds, and we push ourselves together by leaving a comment down below. I love you guys so much. Again, I'm gonna ramble on, but I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye, guys.